Need half a dozen men for a job. I'm not here for the washed up couches and cowards. I'm here for the hungry ones. The hard ones. I'm here for the killers. Kill this barrel rat. This is his price, his blood. And I am happy to pay with yours. Who do you want standing in that door when the lion gets hungry? You're all with me now. You could have just rung the bell, little one. Ding ding.
Teach him a good lesson, please.
I know all the right places to cut so I can slow you down. Not feeling pain is a weakness. You won't know when to stop until you put him down.
Right. She does too.
I know all the places too. Alina. What did she do? What happened here? It's up to me. I know nothing of the Firebird, but I do know that if the girl locates him before you do, she'll be a force to be reckoned with. You are the one who's afraid, Alexander. Same as you were as a boy. I don't need you to burn villages for me anymore, but if there's any horrible thing I do need from you,
Me?
your bones.
What the fuck?
Lawrence overused fingernails as amplifiers. Do something with that.
What? Oh yeah.
We have to leave now. There are ruins. Straight out of here. Go now. Wait for me there.
If he is alive, it's only a matter of time before word reaches him about your attempt in the fall.
Attempt.
No, disrespect, man.
That's what it was. An attempt.
She hates, to feel weak, but she loves also to feel powerful, like.
Dangerous to find the third amplifier.
Fine, man.
Kind of a phoenix.
We're at the mercy of your protection in this country.
Well, until then, a proposal. Bring you under the wing of the royal family. My name becomes a shelter to you, and a banner under which we can enact change.
Your name?
To marry. Huh?
This is a proposal. You're suggesting
I'm not
marriage.
proposing a love match. Just a political alliance of Grecian or Hizati. And maybe we never get to marriage. An engagement signals a strong commitment to cooperation.
I understand the logic and the plan, and it's a good one, but.
Assuming you both mean to each other. I understand if you decline. But I hope you'll weigh the options and consider the benefits.
You know, I make out I can protect you. Alina, you're a living saint. I might not be enough. It all help that you can back enough.
I love the fact that he knows it and he's saying it, and he's putting his pride.
There'll be 40 feet away and some line of soldiers watching.
All that matters is how we know what's real. And what's real is this. It's your choice to make. It's like that with you no matter what you decide.
All of the good things to say and to do, Mal. 100 points for Mal.
I rescue you from certain death.
She's afraid of
You
you.
used me to satisfy a king.
Also.
I should be your greatest shame.
your face! You're so afraid, you're...
Find out as to cost.
Oh, for him to hear that and he can't do anything, he can't help. Oh,
Yeah, you were right. No glass match reaches the country's then.
There's a boy there. What's his name? He renamed the Crow Club the Kalish Prince, and Becker would never see himself as anything other than a king.
you knew it.
What is the boy's name? I'll be honest.
What are you going to do with him? Kaz, he's just a kid.
So was I.
I don't want... So don't do the same.
They're gone.
Albie Rollins can't help who his father is. You can't punish him for that. I won't help with that. You won't have to touch a hair on his head, but you are going to help me blow up everything Becca Rollins holds dear.
You said no more explosions.
Not that guy.
What?
Seeing Dawson's pass through. No, they are sacred to Joe. You're a trust killer. Best keep that to yourself.
Put me in the ring. I want to face the man calling the shots to see which of them in the act off. You're taking a giant.
Oh, he was a good friend, you know, to offer himself.
I don't want to fight.
Do whatever I tell you to do. Come on.
Okay. Don't scream or anything. Okay. Yes, you're strong. He's acting a little like... You want to see violence? You'll see violence. The pride of this guy. Oh, and fuck.
Good woman, do all she can to see a man free.
You're gonna go on his side now.
Too nice.
And no matter what, she doesn't have any choice because now he knows
I'll see to be your Sheridan's next fight.
to be the last one.
The death.
Fuck, Nina! You can be more clever than that.
I'll admit, disappointment. I always felt an affinity for him. And Dave.
Morisoga's journal is missing.
What? At this rhythm, you're gonna die at the end of this season. You know it, also, you know it, clearly.
I know you. Alina.
She's not yours. I'm gonna say that each time.
Once you realize
Don't fucking touch her.
there can be no future between Grisha and Alcazazzi, I will be waiting for you. With open arms.
Can he be more disgusting? What a creep. The prince to accept the deal. Just the deal.
I've made my decision.
Why during the middle of the night, girl? I'm like, I'm really beginning to to think that he's gonna die at the end of this season, the general Kirigan, I mean. Is it normal? No, he's the villain and all, but I'm really beginning to believe that he could die because we can see that he's ill, we can see that he's really into a bad condition, a bad health, because he's getting really weak. Because also I think that what happened during this episode was to prove that Alina, just by herself, with the 2 amplifiers, she can't do it. The Ford, she needs the 3 amplifiers. Okay, but the first one, she doesn't have it entirely. She needs him to have the amplifier, you know, really fully. The first one, the Stag, she's gonna need him to really win against the Ford, to really have the 3 powers, the full power. So I'm pretty sure now that no matter what, at the end, against the Ford, she needs him, she needs that part of him to win, so she needs him to be present. I don't think that at some point the guy is gonna become nice and stuff like that, not at all. But now, with what happened during this episode, I'm beginning to think that maybe, you know, the girl is gonna kill him during this season, and she's gonna take that part of him during this season, and in fact, maybe she's gonna become the villain or something like that. We saw the thing about the power, the fact that she embraced that power so much, she loved it so much, she lost herself into it. She's feeling weak, you know, without that power. She wants to be useful that much, so much, maybe too much. And she loves also to be powerful so much, maybe again too much. And with what I think also about our relationship with Mal, the fact that yes, they have a beautiful relationship, but also the fact that they are imagining so much what they're gonna do after all of that, it can mean that something bad is gonna happen to one of them is gonna die, and the fact that Mal is intervening each time to stop her, maybe if Mal is dying during this season, she can become the villain, you know, of the season 3, like with her taking that from Kirigan, trying to have the 3rd amplifier, or having it already, and not trying to destroy the Ford. I don't know, I really don't know. I have the impression that they are, I mean the writers, you know, that they are saying that it's a possibility. You know, like we have the possibility that she's gonna be tempted by what Kirigan is saying and she's gonna follow him. We have the possibility that she's gonna succeed and that's gonna be a win, like that's gonna be amazing. But we have now also the possibility of her being controlled by that power, you know, enjoying too much, you know, to be powerful, that at the end she's gonna do bad things with it. And with the fact that during this episode, Kirigan, we can feel that he's weak and all, and we have also the confirmation that she's gonna need him, a part of him, to succeed. It's going also with that impression that at the end is not gonna be the villain, maybe she's gonna be... I don't think so, really, I don't think so. I don't want to believe into that. That's just a theory. I don't believe into it that much, like it's a 3% theory. Do you understand what I mean? But I have to keep that in mind now, that it's a 3% theory, so it can still be true. At least the fact that she enjoys the power too much and that it's gonna be an issue at some point, that it's a theory that I believe into, like 30%, you know. The fact that Mal is gonna die and because of that she's gonna go a little crazy during some times, 50%. You know, it's theories that I have, and one theory can be the consequences of another theory, and because of that, you know, the percentage of the theory is big or not. Okay, that was a big episode, so many things happened into it. If we're going with Mal and Alina story, part of the story, the fact that she didn't win against the Ford, not a surprise. The fact that this guy was a prince and I did it during all of this time, big surprise, I didn't expect it. But at the same time, it's going with the fact that I had the impression that we couldn't trust him, that he was cool, that he could be great for us and all, but that, yes, we couldn't trust him. I still think that because in fact, you know, okay, you wanted to go away because as a prince you are not useful, you wanted to go on adventures, to make alliances, but why are you coming back like that with the Sun Summoner? Like, what is his interest into that? And I think that that offer, you know, to marry him, okay, it's gonna be useful to Alina because she's gonna be protected, you know, by his name and all, but I think that it's gonna be also his advantage into all of that, that he planned it like that in a way, because, you know, right there is not gonna be the king, it's gonna be his brother, but if he's the one marrying the Sun Summoner, the hope of this entire world, maybe he's gonna be the king after, you know, his dad dying. Do you understand what I mean? I think that his advantage into all of that, into coming back to his kingdom with the Sun Summoner and marrying her, it's that. So, okay, you're cool, okay, you're a good guy, okay, you're useful for us, but I think that she's also useful for you. I love so much that moment with Mal and Alina, you know, because Mal said all of the right things, like, it's your choice, I'm gonna follow you no matter what. And you know, he could have been jealous, he could have been like, no, you're not gonna do that, why are you thinking of that, and all. No, he's saying the right stuff. Yes, it could be useful because it's gonna protect you. I just want things, you know, to be alright for you, so maybe, maybe not. It's you, you know, you can choose, it's your life and all. Oh, Mal! Really is a good guy. Alina, I said it, all of that thing about the power. I think that, yes, we're gonna have a main thing about that. Again, maybe she's not gonna become a villain after that, but I think that at some point she's gonna be tempted by these powers and all. And that's what also, you know, Kirigan and all, they thought that maybe she's gonna make Grisha follow her because she's gonna have all of the powers, but they said also because they're gonna be afraid of her. Maybe because they know that that amount of power, it can transform you and all. Kirigan, yes, the sickness, being so bad and all, okay, we've got it. David escaped with this book, that's great. I think that he thinks that his girl died. She didn't, we're glad, but I think that he thinks the contrary. Who can he meet really quick and that can be helpful for us? Maybe Alina. Maybe he can try to reach Alina to tell her all of what he knows about where is Kirigan. Oh! Yes, about where is Kirigan, about the fact that Kirigan is connected to her with the first amplifier and all of what I said. Maybe David can give her that idea, you know, about killing Kirigan to have all of the first amplifier. Do you understand? I don't like that idea, but it's an idea. Again, a theory. Not a 3% theory, a 10% theory. No more. 30? Something like that. Okay, that's all for them. That marriage, just an engagement, please, not marriage. But yes, I think that it's gonna be useful for the two of you. Okay, all of the other parts, you know, of the story with Kaz, Inej, Jasper. For sure, I loved that moment between Kaz and Inej. They were so... You know that I ship them, it's not a surprise, it was so cool. The proximity, the physical proximity that I think we never had between these two. Finally, we have something about it, and just after another kind of proximity, you know, you telling her the truth, Pekka killed your brother, and her responding just like that, okay, so we're gonna destroy him. You know, it's enough for her. She doesn't need any details, she doesn't need anything else. you said that, how much it's important for you, you opened yourself to her, it's enough. Oh, and the proximity after that, and they were so close, and they said stuff like that to each other. Nina! Oh, Nina! During that moment, I was so mad at Nina because she's an art runner, so for sure she heard their hearts during this moment, so she knew what was coming and how important it was for the two of them, and she stopped that. It's not because of the fact that you can't have your boyfriend that you have to stop them. Kaz convincing these guys to join him, why not? Ooh, the thing with the kid. You know that moment with the piano and all that was fun, but now what are you gonna do with the kid? Okay, you said that you wouldn't kill him, but I'm afraid of a kidnapping situation or something like that, a threatening one. But you know that kid, are we sure that it's the son? For me, it's the grandson, because we know that he had a daughter who had the same age, you know, than Kaz. So for me, it can be the grandson, the little prince, you know. Nina, what a mistake, and what a stupid one. Like really, she was told to hide, to be careful. She's going front row of that fight, screaming the name of the guy. For sure they would see her, and they would understand how much, you know, she cares about him, so they would use that, you know, against her. So now she's gonna be a double agent and she's gonna betray Kaz and our guys. Maybe also she's gonna set a trap for them. Oh, it's awful. And it's stupid, it's clearly stupid. And even more for a guy who is looking at you like that. Oh, you know what I think of their relationship? They are good characters. Like, separately, they are good characters. Together, no. Like, even their relationship, it's a great relationship when they are not together. But when they are together, during the first season, you know, it was predictable and all, and it was not so well written, so I didn't fall for them. I began to appreciate them at some point, and right there at the beginning, okay, but for him to react like that, I understand all of the things about his face, about considering her as one of his sins, all of that. But the level of pride, of ego into that guy, like clearly it was not just his face talking just right there. It's too much, and even more, you know, after this fight, okay, he's great, okay, he's strong, okay, he killed that guy, like, it was so easy for him because he's so good and all, I can appreciate that, but he was really, like, playing it like that, like, I'm the boy, I'm the guy, I'm the man, you want violence, you're gonna have it. Oh, too much! It's too much! And their story, at some point, it's written badly because it's too much, you know, like it's not so subtle and all. Okay, some other scenes into this show, even, you know, for the other stories, are not so subtle and all, but at least I don't have the impression that it's too pushed too much, and for him, most of the time it's the case. It's a little bad because, you know, it's okay, not one of the two main stories, but it's still an important one because they are, you know, in parallel of these two main stories, and they are connected to these stories at some point, and they are helping or not, and also it could be interesting to follow them and also to appreciate them enough so I would care for them and I would be on their sides, I would understand their reasons and all, which is the case. I understand their reasons, I understand their characters, and I think that they are interesting characters, but I'm not on their side and all because sometimes, yes, they are a little too much. For Nina to make that mistake, for him to act like that. When before that, during the two first episodes, I really appreciated Nina, you know, as an addition to this group. It's a good one. And him, I thought that into that prison, he could evolve, he could change, something could happen, you know, for him. But no, not at all. We'll see for the rest of this season. Okay, I'm gonna end this review right now. As you can see, we're finishing the day together. I'm gonna watch the 5 next episodes of this season 2 tomorrow. Really, we're gonna spend the day together tomorrow, you and me. So it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.